Good morning, students. Today we will be doing The Merchant of Venice, Act 1, Scene 3. Now, before we begin the scene, let us see what we will be seeing in this scene. Now, in this scene, for the first time, we will be introduced to Shylock in person. We will find him to be the most powerful character in the play. We will also come to know about the Bond story. That is, Bond story over here will start developing. We will come to know the hatred that prevails between Antonio and Shylock. We will also come to know the reason why Bassanio needs money, how much he needs, and when is he supposed to return the money to Shylock. So this is all we will see in this scene. We will begin the scene now. So we will open to page number 36. Venice, scene 3, Venice, a public place. Enter Bassanio and Shylock. 3,000 ducats when? So Shylock says that, okay, you need 3,000 ducats. You have to remember the amount that Bassanio needs. He needs 3,000 ducats. Bassanio, sir, for 3 months. He says, yes sir, I need 3,000 ducats and I need that money for 3 months. I will return you 3,000 ducats after 3 months. Shylock, for 3 months wedge. He says, okay, you will return me the money after 3 months, fine. Bassanio, for the which, as I told you, Antonio shall be bound. Antonio shall be bound is, bound means guarantor. So he says that I have told you, Shylock, that I need 3,000 ducats. I will return 3,000 ducats within 3 months and Antonio will be the guarantor. Antonio will be the witness. Now when you go to take a loan, you need a witness. Someone should testify that you have taken loan from such and such person. So he tells, Bassanio tells to Shylock that, Shylock, I need 3,000 ducats. I will return you the money within 3 months and Antonio will be the guarantor. Antonio will be the witness. Now, when Shylock will listen that Antonio will be the witness, the guarantor of this money that Bassanio is taking, he will get an opportunity. He will take it as an opportunity to take revenge from Antonio. And why he wants to take revenge from Antonio? Because he wants to take revenge from Antonio. As I said you in the introduction of this play, in that first video of this play, we have said to you that he wants to take revenge from Antonio because Antonio has been lending money to the people without taking any interest, and Shylock lends money with interest. He lends money and with the he takes back the money from the people to whom he has lent with interest. So now, if there are money lenders in a place where one money lender lends money to people and in return he takes the principal amount plus interest added to it, obviously people will not prefer to go to him and take money if there is another money lender in the same place who is lending the money but without interest. So that nature of money lending of Antonio without any money lending, without any interest, has made Shylock's business ruin. It has given a setback, it has given a bad reputation of Shylock in the market, and it has affected his business. So that has made Shylock hate Antonio. And other than that, in the Elizabethan age, there was a hatred prevailing between Christians and the Jews. That is also being highlighted through the hatred between Shylock and Antonio. So when Shylock listens that Antonio will be the guarantor for Bassanio's money, his devilish mind tells him that he should go for giving money to Bassanio, so that if Bassanio does not return the money on time, then he can take revenge from Antonio. Shylock, Antonio shall become bound wed. So he says, okay, if Antonio is a guarantor, then it's good. Bassanio, may you stead me. Stead over here is help. Will you help me, Shylock? Will you pleasure me? Will you oblige me? Will you make me grateful to you? Shall I know your answer? He says, will I know your answer? Will you tell me whether you are going to help me by giving me 3,000 ducats or not? Shylock, 3,000 ducats for 3 months and Antonio bound. He says, okay, you need 3,000 ducats for 3 months where Antonio is going to be the guarantor. Bassanio, your answer to that. So he says, Bassanio, tell me what your answer is. Shylock, Antonio is a good man. Now over here, you see Shylock says Antonio as a good man in the sense that he is financially sound. That is, he is rich enough to give the money back. Bassanio can return the money to Shylock. So good man refers over here according to according to Shylock, Antonio is a good man means Antonio is financially sound. He is strong. And according to this Bassanio, good man means that Antonio is a virtuous. He is in behavior. He is a good man. In his nature, he is from his nature, he is a good man. Bassanio, have you heard any imputation? Imputation means allegation or complaint. To the contrary. To the contrary means of Antonio. Now see over here. Good man, as I said, Shylock says Antonio that he is a good man because he refers good man over here to Antonio being financially sound. Bassanio takes this good man not as financially sound, but he takes this good man to be good in nature, to be helpful, to be virtuous in nature. So he answers to that and he says to Shylock, of course, Antonio is a good man. Have you ever heard any complaint against Antonio? Shylock, oh, no. My meaning in saying he is a good man is to have you understand me that he is sufficient. So she says, no, I did not say that I have ever heard any complaint regarding Antonio. I want to tell you that what I mean by good man. I do not misinterpret my telling Antonio a good man. For me, Antonio a good man means that Antonio, if he becomes a guarantor for the money that we are taking, that is sufficient for me. I don't need anything other than Antonio being a guarantor. If Antonio becomes a guarantor, it means that I am happy, I am satisfied, and I am going to give you 3,000 ducats. Yet his means are in supposition. Means over here means wealth. Supposition means risky undertakings. Means money or wealth. Supposition means risky undertakings. He says that no, I did not mean anything. I just wanted to tell you that if Antonio is the guarantor, if he becomes a witness that I am giving you 3,000 ducats, then that is sufficient for me. I do not need anything other than that, because I believe that Antonio is a rich man. He is financially sound. Then he says, but Antonio has risked all his money on very risky business. He has spent, or he has put all his money on a risky business, on his ships. Now see how he says that putting the money on the ships is risky. He had the Niagara sea bound to Tripolis. Now Tripolis is actually a place known as Tripoli. It is on the Mediterranean coast of Africa. So he says that he has invested all his money on ships. One of his ships is sailing to Tripoli, another to the Indies, another ship is sailing towards Indies. I understand moreover upon the Rialto. Now, Rialto is a stock exchange. Okay, it's a place in Venice where businessmen meet. They have business meeting and they discuss about their transaction, about their business. That is called Rialto. Rialto is a place in Venice where business people meet, and it is a stock exchange. So he says that I know, I have heard in Rialto that Antonio has spent all his money on his ships. One of his ships is sailing towards Tripolis or Tripoli. Another is sailing towards Indies. Next you see. He had the third at Mexico. Another ship is sailing towards Mexico. And fourth for England. And another ship, fourth ship on which he has spent his money, it is moving towards England. And other ventures he had squandered abroad. Abroad is foreign countries. Squandered is various, it is spread. Other ventures he had squandered abroad. He says, and other ships, these four places I know that the ships are sailing. There are other ships that are sailing in different places. They are sailing to different places. But ships are but boats. Boats means they are made of wood. Ships are made of wood. Sailors but men. Sailors are human beings. There be land rats, water rats, water thieves and land thieves. I mean pirates. Now he says that Antonio has put all his money, as I have heard in Rialto, Antonio has put all his money on his ships, and his ships are sailing to all different places. Four places names he gives: Tripolis, Indies, Mexico and England, and two other places. Then he says, but his ships are made of wood. The sailors sailing the ships are men. On the ship, on the sea, the ships may face dangers like they can be rats, sea rats, they can be thieves, they can be pirates. Now see, ship made of wood, it can be wrecked. There is no surety that it will stay strong on a stormy weather. Sailors are men, they may be killed, they may be dead, they may die, they are mortals. Rats may destroy the things in the ship. Pirates may rob the ship. So he says that Antonio has invested all his money on his ships, but investing all the money on his ships is actually a risky undertaking, is actually a risky decision, risky business that he is doing, because ship is made of wood which can be destroyed. It is sailed by sailors. sailors sail the ship. Sailors are human beings who can be killed, they can die on the sea. The rats, if the ship is harbored somewhere on land, the rats are there, they can destroy the things that is on the ship. There are rats living in the sea, they can destroy there also. Pirates, they are sea robbers. You have robbers who attack ships on sea, so they can be destroyed. The ships can be destroyed. Next. And there is the peril. Peril is danger of waters. Peril is danger of waters. Waters over here means high waves. Winds, that is strong or storm winds. And rocks. Rocks will be dangerous rocks. So he says, and not only that, the ships can face dangers other than the sailors dying, the wood destroyed, the rats disturbing the ship. Other than those, there are other dangers on the sea. The dangers are if the ship gets destroyed or wrecked by the high waves, the tide, if they destroy the ships, then if there is a strong wind, if the storm ruins the ship, then there are dangerous rocks hidden which can destroy the ships, which can harm the sides of the ship. Then what will happen? The man is not withstanding sufficient. So the man over here refers to Antonio. He says, in spite of all the dangerous risk that Antonio has taken by putting all his money on his business, I still am satisfied, I am still content that you are making Antonio the guarantor. The name Antonio, the person Antonio, is enough for me. If he is a guarantor, I can give the money to you. In spite of all the risky decisions that Antonio has taken, in spite of all the money that he has put on the ships, I have a doubt in my mind whether he will be able to get profit from his ships, whether he will be able to return me the money in time. In spite of all that, Antonio as a guarantor is enough for me. I am satisfied by that. 3,000 ducats, I think I may take his bond. He says, I think on the name of Antonio, I can give you 3,000 ducats. So next, Bassanio, be assured you may. He says, you be sure that Antonio will be the guarantor. Shylock, I will be assured I may, and that I may be assured. He says, I will be assured, I am satisfied. You be satisfied and I am satisfied. I will bethink me. I will think over it. May I speak with Antonio? He says, okay, right now I am assured, but I still want to speak to Antonio. I have heard from you that Antonio will be the guarantor. Now I want to talk to Antonio and I want to listen from Antonio that he wants to be your guarantor. Bassanio, if it please you to dine with us. So he says, if you want to talk to Antonio, then please join us for dinner. At that time, you can talk to him. Shylock, yes. Yes is what? To smell pork. Now, pork is the meat of the pig and it is a forbidden food for the Jews. The Jews are not supposed to eat it. So he says that what? You want me to come and join you for dinner and eat pork with you, the food which I am not supposed to eat. Eat of the habitation which your prophet the Nazareth conjured the devil into. Now prophet the Nazareth over here means it refers to Christ. Now, he says over here that it was believed that Christ, he healed or cured a madman by removing a devil spirit that inhabited his body, that was in his body. A madman, he was cured by Christ removing the devil spirit from his body, and that devil spirit went into the pig's body. So he believes that the Pope or the pigs, they have a devil spirit in themselves. So if they eat pork, they will be taking the devil spirit into them. So he says, I cannot come and have dinner with you and eat pork, the forbidden food for us, because Christ had healed a madman by removing the devil spirit out of his body and sending it into the pig's body. So I am not going to eat pork with you. I will buy with you. He says, I can do business with you, sell with you, I can sell things with you, talk with you, I can talk with the Christians, walk with you, I can walk with you all, and so following. And I can do many more things with you all, but I will not eat with you. But I am not going to eat anything with you people. Drink with you, nor pray with you. He says that I cannot drink with you all, I cannot eat with you all, I cannot pray with you all. What news on the reality? He says to in Bassanio, what is the news of reality? Who is he comes here? Who is coming here? Now who comes here is Antonio. Antonio will be entering the stage. So that is all for this video. We have done the introduction of scene 3 and we have done today from lines 1 to 40. In the next video we will be taking up the rest lines. Thank you.